Chris Chinnock here for Insight Media, just back from Display Week. I want to talk to you a little bit about the QDEL technology. That's quantum dot electroluminescent quantum dots. So there are two types of quantum dots, photoluminescent and electroluminescent. Photoluminescent ones are the ones that have been commercialized so far and are popular in TVs and monitors. Those are activated by light. So either a blue light, typically, sometimes it could be a UV light. But that's the standard way that products have been commercialized so far. Second version, electroluminescent quantum dots, that means the quantum dots are activated by voltage and current instead of light. These can be more efficient, but they're also less developed at this point. At Display Week, there were two announcements, at least that I saw. One was from Samsung Display and the other from BOE. Specifically, Samsung Display had two different devices they were showing. First was an 18.2-inch device with a resolution of 3200 by 1800, that's 202 ppi, with a luminance of 400 nits without the polarizer, 86% of the BT 2020 color gamut without a color filter. Now, I'm not sure you really need a color filter going forward if you can optimize the emission wavelengths for red, green, and blue. These were all inkjet printed by Samsung Display, and they use cadmium-free quantum dots. So there's an image of this that you could see. The second device that they showed was a 6.55-inch device, 264 ppi, with a resolution of 960 by 1440, and the luminance here was 300 nits now. BT 2020 coverage 79%, and again inkjet printed cadmium-free devices. Now, it was shown next to a Van Gogh portrait, theoretically to show the color range that you can get from this device. And at least on the 18.2-inch device, that 400 nits was up from about 250 a year ago, so some improvement. Meanwhile, over in the BOE booth, they showed a 7.9-inch device with 4K resolution, so much higher resolution. This was on an LTPS backplane and created with a photolithographic process. Now, they don't call it ELQD, they call this AMQLED, AMQLED, but it's basically the same technology, a little confusing out there. So their 4K display has a PPI of about 560 and over 90% of BT 2020 coverage. But they do use cadmium quantum dots in this display, some total low concentration of quantum dots. But many companies prefer cadmium-free devices at this point, even though the originally cadmium quantum dots had higher efficiency. I believe the cadmium-free is pretty much caught up to their efficiency at this point. Now, neither of these devices has been commercialized and may not be commercialized in the near future. And I believe the limiting factor here is going to be the lifetime of these materials. Neither company provided data on the current lifetime, but I'm pretty sure that's the main issue. That's pretty much all I know. Chris Chinnock here for Insight Media.